Oh, where's my coffee? It's January 18th. It's the B Cup. Here we go, kids. And we have so much to talk about. But really, one of the things I really want to talk about first, what I got to do is my disclaimer. I do not represent any community. You know who I don't represent. I don't represent you. I represent me. So don't even worry about my voice. Let's just stay on track here and talk about things that are important, not who's representing who. Good morning, kids. I it's January 18th. I'm happy to see all you. Good morning, Sarah. Do you have your coffee? Let's talk. Gosh, it's Thursday already. I'm going to start Facebook because I started a little bit late right here, okay? So let's do that at the same time. Good morning, Lauren. How you doing, my friend? Let's start our day off super happy, super focused, super ready to create some change. Good morning, kids. I'm tired of doing the disclaimer. Look, my disclaimer is gonna be I'm me. I talk about me. I don't represent you. You represent you. Let's just represent each other and come together with opinions. It's like I'm getting tired of doing the disclaimer. It's a little bit boring. But I really don't want people thinking out there because people like to make assumptions. Oh, one of the things I want to tell you also is don't make assumptions. Assumptions really aren't. You can get yourself in a lot of trouble by making an assumption or expectations. Don't expect things from people. Just give to give. Don't give because you expect to get something back. You'll get your feelings hurt. You'll always get your feelings hurt. Do not give from your heart. Give with no expectation, go into situations with no assumption, and I guarantee you a lot of things will come to you a much better that way. It's just my opinion. Again, just my opinion. Good morning, Phoenix. Good morning, Diana and Anika and Nate and Sylvia and Sasha. Good morning, my friend. I think that's a good idea. Put the disclaimer in writing, but then I got, like in the B Cup thing, you're right, but it's like too much work, but I think I'll just do a cut and paste. But thank you for that. I appreciate that. When you assume, you make an ass. Hi. Oh, nice, Diana asking Nate. How are you, my friend? Is everything okay? I have my coffee. You kids have your coffee? So we need to get into some discussion here for a minute, and then got another big day. Good morning, Philip. How you doing, my friend? So, it's my Winnipeg Blue Bombers today I'm wearing. If you have any t-shirts you want me to wear on our show, send them to me. I will most definitely wear them. Um, Rob says, good morning. You are, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. So, my father, he played on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers in the 60s. So I just recently, I think a year or so ago, took him back to Winnipeg because we went to go look and see. That's where he grew up. He was born and raised in Winnipeg, Canada. And so we went back and we looked at everything. And we went actually to a Winnipeg football game, a Winnipeg Blue Bomber football game. And that was awesome. And I can put an address where you can send me all kinds of stuff. I have a P.O. box. I have an address out here that's a warehouse that you can send all kinds of goodie things to me if you like. I would appreciate any gifts you give me. I take them with such gratitude. I get lots of gifts. People are very generous to me, so I very much appreciate that. It always feels nice to get gifts. You're a gift. Every day that you show up in my life, you're a gift to me. I hope that you understand how important you are to me. I don't take at all any of this for granted at all. Every day when I get up and I get my coffee, I'm excited. I'm excited, and I hope you're excited too, because I really feel a connection to you people out there on the B Cup. I feel a connection to you. I feel that we really all understand our focus. Here comes Stacy. Yay. Hi, Stacy. I feel a focus. Stacy, let's ask Stacy how she's doing. I think you're dealing with some stuff right now if you want to talk about it. But honestly, I just want to tell you that I really value you guys out there, and girls and ladies and men and non-conforming and theys. You people, you humans. Hi, Stace. Is everything okay? So really, it means the world to me to get up, come on here, and you make the same effort that I do. So it's not me, this is us. Remember that. And I value your time, and I value your energy. I value your input. I value our dialogues. They actually make me grow too. So So together we do this. This isn't my show. This is our show, right? So Stace, do you want to talk a little bit about what's going on, or you need some love from us, or what do you need from us? If you don't want to, you just want to be hanging out, just do that too. It's totally up to you. But I just wanted to bring that up to you. So good morning, Patrick and Tony. And good morning to all the people I missed here, and Rob and Erica and Sam. What size tee do I wear? A small, because I like it tight. I'm going to make B Cupper t-shirts. Let's see. We have, Stace, what's the name of the t-shirt company that we work with? I'm so sorry. I'm brain dead. I have been at my adult expo all week, and I've just been networking like mad and just doing so much stuff, you guys. Oh, I swear, I can't tell you how my life is just changing. Something happened. The universe, this year already, the universe grabbed me and is pushing me. Flannel Fly. So we could get Flannel Fly to make us B Cupper t-shirts, and we can, I can pay them to do it, and then we can donate the money back to the B Cup, right? Do we have B Cupper t-shirts, Stace? And if we do, I can start to promote them on here. And we can donate the money back to the B Cup Project, which the B Cup Project creates boxes of things for people who don't have the means to buy things. So we should talk more about the B Cup Project. I just haven't had time to get all these projects in my brain and that. But Stace can talk about it. We can post it more here, and Stace can put it on the link to the B Cup page. But I think that might be a good idea, and then we can totally donate the money, because there's people out there who are suffering. As you know, I'm very aware of that, and I very much, yeah, I think we already have the t-shirts. Oh, but they're going to get them. Okay, Stace's going to get them. Okay, so today the subject, the topic that I thought was a good topic that we could discuss is self-doubt. I saw a lot of it in the last couple weeks because I've been at a conference. And I've been at a couple conferences, and I'm watching specifically in this one particular area. I can feel people's self-doubt. I can feel people's shyness. I can feel people's shyness to not be sure enough about themselves to be vocal about their opinions. And that is self-doubt. Like, is my voice going to be strong enough to be part of this panel? Or I'm going to be able to participate? Or that shyness is self-doubt. I was a very, very shy kid. It was horrible, right? So self-doubt is something that will continue to hold you back. And what is self-doubt, right? It's not thinking that you are good enough. It's not thinking that your voice is strong enough. It's not thinking that your opinions are strong enough. That's self-doubt. When you go into a situation and you're a little bit too shy to voice your opinion because you're not sure whether or not people are going to like it. That's what you cannot think when you have an opinion. There we go, Stace. Thank you very much. Good morning, Alex. You cannot think, I don't know if everyone's going to like my opinion or not. That's why it's called an opinion. And that's why we need to actually have people feel okay to express their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, opinions rule. Because opinions recreate dialogue. You might not like the opinions, or you might feel a little bit like, everyone's not going to like my opinion. It is important that you say your opinion, whether or not people are going to like it or not. Because the more opinions we have, the more we can start to mold different ways of being. But I think we shut down around opinions for some reason. I don't know why. Good morning, Susie and Tori. Good morning, my friend. Opinions are okay. If you don't say your opinion, that's self-doubt. And self-doubt is like, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. You are totally good enough. Good morning, Monday. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. That's so awesome. All of us have self-doubt. All of us. I have self-doubt. You have self-doubt. Everyone has self-doubt. Probably the Dalai Lama might have self-doubt. Everyone has it. Good morning, John. Nice to see you. Tori says opinions are one thing that are never wrong. Each is unique to the individual and should always be welcome. This is the case. But why do you think... Oh, good morning, Jay. Nice to see you. I love that you're here too. I spoke earlier about the B Cup and how important it is to me. So you are important to me. And without all of you, we won't have the B Cup. So we must always remember that. You know, it's such a nice, great setting that we come to here. I never feel that I can't speak my mind to you, ever. You never make me feel like I have to shut down or watch what I say. I might say things you don't like, or I might catch myself saying things that wasn't really cool, which is great because I'm allowed to say things and go, oh, maybe that's not right. You are too. We are all allowed to say things and then either maybe take it back or maybe go, oh, maybe that wasn't the right way to say it. But when we don't encourage the opinion and we don't encourage you just to say what's on your mind, even if it might not be what you want to hear, we are shutting down what? Conversation, which conversation creates change. So if you and I have different ideas and different dialogue, you also can learn from each other. I learn from you. I learn from people saying, actually, Buck, you know what? It's this, this, and this. I learn from that. And that's why shutting down opinions, shutting down dialogue creates self-doubt. And I believe we have a ton of self-doubt in our community. Ton of self-doubt. Because we do that to each other. When you shut down somebody's opinion or you shut down their voice, you're creating in their own self a lack of awareness and a lack of courage and a lack of wanting to voice the opinion, right? So Alex says, oh yes, self-doubt is your worst enemy. Andrea says, good morning here in Norway. I have a friend staying with me right now from Norway. He just left for Sundance, but I have my Norwegian friend, not from the shithole country. I'm going to make him a t-shirt that says, I'm not from the shithole country. Like, really? Really? I mean, the fact that we even have we have people speaking like that who are supposed to be representing us in the world is just shameful. It's shameful. It's shameful. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. Good morning, Roman. Roman says, it's great to be open and bring awareness to self and others if something isn't right. Agreed. Yes. You know, it's the thing that frustrates me the most. Is how we don't let each other have dialogue between each other. How come? From generation to generation. I know I'm an old fart. Don't think I don't know that. I'm an old grumpy fart sometimes. I'm an old grumpy fart who thinks I know better than the youngsters. Of course I think that sometimes. Because my path is different than theirs, and I'm already way ahead. So I think I know better. I don't know better. I only know what happened for me and what works for me. That doesn't make me any better than the youngsters. But what I do know is there's ways that I can say to you, I did this and it failed. I took testosterone for 20 years and I got super sick because I didn't have a hysterectomy. That can help you. That can save your life and that can make you less miserable. That's why I share it. It doesn't make me any better. It just makes me, I have an experience that you haven't experienced yet because I'm 20 years plus hormones than you and I can save you a lot of fucking problems. That's where I'm coming from. It doesn't mean I know anything better. It doesn't mean I am better. It means my experience is ahead of yours. That's all that means. I don't want you to ever think I'm telling you how to be anything. I'm sharing my experience as an old fart trans man, an old fart trampaw who says, you know, this shit happened to me 15 years ago. This shit happened to me 10 years ago when you're only 2 years into your testosterone. It's only my opinion, only my path, only my story, only my experiences to share with you in order for you to Google, figure it out, look for it, and not have it happen to you. It's not that I know more than you. It's that my experience is in front of you, if that makes sense. Good morning, Susie and Crystal. Susie says, yes, opinions are opinions, but if it's going to hurt someone, then maybe it's better left unsaid. Because like you said, some people have low self-esteem. Well, then there's that. You can find your space. You know, if I'm going to say my opinion to a person that I don't really like, whatever, then if it's going to hurt them, you can use your judgment on that one. Have judgment around your opinions too, I think. When's best to say it and when's not. That's a maturity level. Daniela says, Buck, since chatting to you at ANME, I have ANME is the toy show, the adult novelty manufacturers expo that I was at releasing my new toys. I have stopped shutting my own opinion down for fear of it being invalid. I love you, Daniela. You are so right. Dialogue is so much more productive. That's self-doubt. Self-doubt is when you don't think your opinion counts. Your fucking opinion counts. Listen to Trampa. Don't let people shut you down, and don't let people think you're lesser than, and don't make, and here I go, I'm going on a roll. Don't feel like you need to be validated by anybody. By anybody. You do not need validation. You need only validation from yourself. And your opinions count because they're your opinions. Does that make sense? If we all stop having our own opinions, where are we? I mean, people have some opinions that we don't all have to agree with. Let's use the example of Trump. Now, those opinions are whack. They're whack. But he's allowed to have his own opinion. I mean, it's real. We can't say that he can't say anything. The problem is that some of the shit that's coming out of this guy's mouth is so far-fetched. It's like he came from outer space. Like, who are you? We have an alien president, like literally from another planet. It's shocking. There's a message in it. I also am a believer of this, kids. Listen to me. There's a message in everything. There is a fucking message in everything. Sit back for a minute. If something's going wrong in your life, just sit back for a minute. Why is this happening to me? Or maybe the universe has another plan for me. There's always a reason that things happen. You might not believe that. You might not believe there's a reason for stuff. I am a big believer of it. I've seen it happen in my life constantly. I had a horrible divorce 4 years ago. My life was over. I couldn't function. I was crying every day. It destroyed my life. 4 years later, here I am, creating some of the most amazing things I could ever think of creating. My life is full of abundance. I have beautiful lovers in my life. I have a most amazing life. Why? Because the universe had a plan for me, but I was too much in the moment that I couldn't let the future take its course. So trust me, even if something bad is happening to you at this moment in your life, there is a purpose for that. Maybe it's supposed to wake you up. Maybe you're supposed to think about why that bad thing is happening. Really, try to take the bad thing and look at why the bad thing is happening. What are the things good that can come from the bad, right? What are the good things that come from the bad? There's a real thing that is true. I didn't see out of my divorce that eventually I would be sitting here today, creating all of this, traveling the world speaking. I didn't do that before my divorce. I traveled the United States. I did not travel the world like I do now, speaking. Good morning, Casey. How are you? Hi, I wish I could be here on time, but I forgot it was garbage day. You want to know what? When I was a kid and they had career day, you know what I wanted to be? A garbage man. Fascinating. Libby says, it gets me that people filled with so much hate like that are too often the ones least scared to share their opinion. That's because nobody's challenging them. Did you hear what Libby said? It gets me that people filled with so much hate like they are all too often the ones least scared to share their opinion. I will tell you why, Libby, because those are the gatekeepers, and those are the ones that are bullying us in order to not have our opinion. So people are too scared to have their opinion because they're overriding us with their opinions and saying their opinions are number one and your opinions don't count. You understand what I'm saying? So the ones that you think, the ones that are really out there being vocal are the ones that are dangerous right now in our community because they're squashing our other opinions because they don't want to have. That's why there's some people in this community that don't like me, that disrespect me, that say horrible things about me, make up bullshit lies because they're scared of me. And they know that I will say my opinion, whether you fucking like it or not. And I will always say my opinion. So there, and if I hurt your feelings, it wasn't intentional, it was my opinion. But the gatekeepers of the transgender community, whoa, they're powerful right now because we gave them power. We gave them power. We give Trump power. We give the wingnuts power. It's our fault. So we have to now start to speak our voices and our opinions against the gatekeepers of this community and against the bullshit of this community, which is why people have lost the desire and have fear to create their own opinions. Does that make sense? Alex says, so we can speak our opinion, but God forbid us speak the truth in our opinion, because we might hurt somebody's feelings. Yet they don't care if they hurt our feelings. They don't care if they hurt our feelings. But if we say something that triggers them, wham! They're off on a tangent. They're like, blah! Buck Angel misgendered somebody on Dan Savage. I did not misgender on purpose. I misgendered that child on Dan Savage. It was an accident. And it was only an accident because I heard the voice of feminine. That's what I heard. So immediately my other side was like, she. I fucked up. So what? I fuck up all the time. I apologized publicly for the fuck up. Let's move on. Oh, but no, I'm not allowed to fuck up because I should know better. No, has nothing to do with know better. Has to do with my brain being brainwashed that when I hear a certain voice, it immediately registers to me as female. That's not my fault. That's called brainwashing, and that's called years and years and years of living in a world where we have gender binary. It's that simple. Never would I misgender somebody on purpose, ever. And you must know that about me. I'm not an angry, mean, trans guy who hates everybody. I'm not. And I would never misgender somebody on purpose. It was full on, like I was on autopilot. Roman says, side note, live in Salt Lake, driving Lyft at Sundance, 40 minutes away. My friend is there right now. Over the next 10 days, so if anyone's up there, maybe see you. Feel that. I moved to Salt Lake for a relationship that the person ended and never wanted to be here, but now it's my fave place. After all, I'm working on coming to Salt Lake to work with an amazing gynecologist there who reached out to me. I forgot her last name right now, but she's amazing. She's a trans gynecologist in Salt Lake City. She said most of her clientele is trans men, and I'm connecting with her and she bought a bunch of my lube to put there. I brought her some toys. We're going to start working together on a whole format to speak in the medical world. So you live in a great town, my friend. There's some good trans services there. Crystal says, everyone deserves proper health. Everyone. Good morning, Deanna. Nice to see you. Sylvia said, that's why I felt in love with you since the first B Cup I saw. You are wonderful. Oh, thank you. Wait, that I appreciate. Yes, my friend Roman, looking out. I'm working with her. She's amazing. She's amazing. Tell her I love her. I'm coming there to meet with her. So we'll hang out. You can be my Lyft driver. Oh, that's so cool, dude. See how the universe works? You see how the universe works? You wonder why I'm so happy? Because the universe works for me. The universe can work for you. I'm going to tell you a secret. One second. Let me go to YouTube for a second here. I want to see what your kids are saying here. Philip says, this trans guy, not me, is avoiding his biopsy just because of crippling dysphoria and he had a bad pap. See? You got to go to the doctor. You got to go to the doctor. You got to go to the doctor. You have to take care of your body. You can't just be taking hormones and going to the gym. You have to go to the gynecologist. You will regret it. You will regret it beyond belief. Just go, shut your eyes, bring a friend, hold their hand, open your legs, let the doctor look inside of you. It's only medical. There's nothing sexual. They're not fucking judging you. They don't give a shit. They're doctors. They just want to do their work, get you in, get you out, and make sure you're not fucking sick. But if you don't do that, you're going to get sick. I'm going to tell you right now, something bad is going to happen. Not necessarily you're going to fall apart and die, but you might get something. And you might not know about it for 3 years because that's what happened to me. And I had an infection that burst and I became septic and I almost died. They said 5 minutes more, I will be dead. So I'm telling you, my experience is real. I'm not telling you this because I think you need to go to the gynecologist. I'm telling you this because it's my experience. Listen to me. Get your ass to the gynecologist, whether you want to go or not. Bring a friend. Hold their hand. Bring somebody that makes you feel comfortable. Tell the doctor this is how you feel. Tell the doctor you deserve good medical care. If you don't do that, you're going to regret it somewhere down the road. Your vagina, if you have one, if you have a vagina and you're a trans man, you are responsible for your vaginal health. Nobody else. Nobody else. You don't have to have dysphoria anymore. I created a world of a man with a vagina. Everybody knows. Everybody knows you can have a vagina now. It's totally fine. I fixed it for you. It's fine. Nobody gives a shit. This is what you have to do. You have to walk in proud. You have to say, I deserve. That's called self-love. Self-doubt is saying, I don't deserve it. I'm scared. I'm a man with a vagina. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares. It's not true. It's 110%. What's the doctor's name again, Roman? There's a Dr. Lukanau in Salt Lake City. She is an amazing gynecologist. She cares about our community. I am starting to work with her, and she is reaching out, and I am reaching out to other gynecologists in order to tell them how important it is for them to be able to have us in their offices. Nobody says no. I haven't spoken to one gynecologist in the last year that has been like, yuck. Want me to tell you this? Want me to tell you this? I went to fucking so many gynecologists in this country 15 years ago. They wouldn't touch me. They wouldn't touch me. I waited in offices. They said mean shit to me. It was horrifying. Not today. I already took care of that shit for you. That's why I'm not scared to say my opinion. You understand why I'm not scared to talk who I am? You understand why I don't give a fuck what people think about me? Because I fucking worked to get here. I got fucking such shit to be where I am today. From the adult entertainment, from the transgender world, from the medical world, from everywhere I got kicked in my fucking pussy. I'm telling you, which I like to call my balls. But here I stand, my friends. So don't be scared. Tramp took care of it. I took care of it for you. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to have self-doubt. You don't have to have anything. Everyone knows we exist now. Please, I beg of you, if anything that you do, if you're taking testosterone, more importantly, if you're using testosterone, you have to go to the gynecologist. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. You will make the biggest mistake of your life. Sarah says, I had an ex pop up in a dream, and it surprised me so much that I looked over and asked them what the hell they were doing there right before I woke up. Oh, I don't really know. Because I got 2 conversations going, you guys. And I'm not even stoned. I don't do wake and bake. I can't function stoned. My cannabis stuff, you know, I have a cannabis business. My cannabis business is for anxiety, sleeplessness. When I'm finished with my work at night, I get stoned. I watch some Netflix. I fucking eat a cake. Just kidding. Last night I ate a whole pizza. That's why I have to go to the gym every day. I ate a whole pizza by myself. I was like, and the other day I ate a whole bag of Doritos Cool Ranch. Don't eat them. Don't buy, listen to me, I'm telling you. Don't get stoned and buy Doritos Cool Ranch. You won't be able to stop. It's horrifying. Like, I was like, and next thing I knew, the whole fucking bag was gone. I was like, no, I didn't. I'm so fucking freaked out right now. I ate the whole bag of Doritos. It's because I was stoned. Like, stoned and eating food is the best thing ever. The food tastes like magic. That's like one of my favorite things to do with my friend Selene. We get super stoned and we and we go out to restaurants and just fucking order a buffet of food. Carrie says, recently a transgender woman in a Facebook lesbian group called out someone who started a post and said, hi there, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, I said Jesus Christ. This trans woman accused the OP of being insensitive for using the word guys. The funny thing is, the OP explained that she used the word guys instead of ladies in order not to offend the bushes in the grass. Thank you for sharing that humorous story. You know, I want you to know that I talk all over the world, and I talk to a group of people who are not transgender. They're not LGBT. They're people who live in a world of corporate money and entrepreneurship and invention. And I've been blessed enough to be able to go to this group of people who really are very, very giving of their time and are very grateful for my stories. That they have just pushed me up to a level of speaking that I can't even believe is happening to me. So that said, I tell stories like this to these cisgender people. I tell these exact stories because they need to know the insanity that is happening within my community. Because that, my friends, is insanity. That's skirting the issue. That's not having a real conversation. Now what you've done is you've taken possibly a great conversation that we're going to have, and you've put it into a negative space. You guys know what I do every morning when I see you? What do I say? What do I say to you guys every morning? Hey, kids. Hey, kids. Is someone going to say that that's not a cool thing to say? Watch. Someone's going to say, excuse me, Buck, but I'm not a kid. Or it's all about intent and context. When someone says, hey, guys, it's intent and context. It has nothing to do with gender. Zero. Hey, dude. I say dude all the time. I call all my tranny lady friends dude. All my trans women friends, hey, dude, what's up? It has nothing to do with their gender. It's how I talk. I call my dogs, oh, my baby dog is gone. I call my friends dude. I'm just a guy that says dude. I'm just a guy that says dude. And so you know what? It has nothing to do with gender. It has everything to do with just my California way I speak. Right on. You guys know I say right on all the time. Next thing you know, I'm not allowed to say right on. We have to stop this insanity. Every time you pick at the words that powerful, you are not having a conversation that lifts us up. You are having a conversation that is so incredibly immature. It's immature. Whether you know that or not, an immaturity that is so dragging us down. That is immature. If you can't handle me saying, hey, dude, then you don't even want to have a conversation with me. If that's the first thing that comes out of your mouth, I'm not a dude, then you're being ridiculous because that is not my intention. It is a phrase, and it is not that powerful. It is not that powerful at all. Tranny is not that powerful. Queer is not that powerful. LGBTQIA is not that powerful. You want to know what's powerful? I'll tell you what's powerful. Self-love. You want to know what's powerful? No self-doubt. You want to know what's powerful? Coming to a conversation with an open mind. Want to know what's powerful? Just letting people be and not worrying what other people do. Okay? If it's offensive to you, look at why it's offensive to you. Why is me calling you, hey dude, so offensive that you cannot even have the rest of the conversation with me? Because you are so involved in your own self. You are so far up your own ass that all you hear is dude, dude, but you don't hear the rest of what I'm saying, which is I love you. Let's have a conversation. The dude part should mean nothing to you. Your feelings are your responsibility, Roman. It's so true. Star says if they're butthurt by Buck, the rest of the conversation with you, you're going to have their... you know... Alex, earlier in the B Cup, you said you hated the word dude. Now you're saying you use it all the time. I did? I use the word dude all the time. I don't know why I said that. I might have been stoned. But I'm going to tell you here right now. I don't hate the word dude. I use it all the time. I grew up using it. I'm a California surfer kid. I say right on, dude, lady. I use all of those words. So let me just reiterate, Alex. Don't be confused. I actually use the word dude. I don't know why I would say that. I must have been tired or something. But I actually use the word dude constantly. It's hey dude, it's a nickname. It's that. We're being way too picky about words. And we're being way too overly sensitive about our misgendering. Shit happens. If you are secure in your own space and you are secure within your own idea of who you are, I'm a man with a vagina. Done. You like it or you don't like it. Every day I'm naked in the gym. Every day I'm naked in the sauna. Not one fucking dude ever says anything to me. Why is that? Why do you think not one single, mostly cisgender men who see my vagina every day at the YMCA don't say anything to me? Can I drink my coffee? We're all dudes. Cheers to dudes. Listen, why do you guys think that? Confidence, which is not ego. Thank you, Crystal. Confidence. Also, there's a reason why nobody says anything to me. I have no self-doubt. Which is confidence. I have no self-doubt. I know who I am. I work too hard, kids. I work too hard in the world to worry if somebody gives a shit about my vagina. It's my vagina. I love my little vagina. I want to share my vagina. I want to be able to be free with my vagina. I am telling you. I know how hard it is. I'm speaking specifically to you trans men out there who have vaginas. I know how hard it is. I feel for you. It was a process for me. The process happens to be done for me. I am so blessed on so many levels to be able to walk the world as a man with a vagina. You can too if you choose to keep your vagina. You don't have to call it your vagina. You don't have to call it your pussy. You can call it whatever the fuck you want. You can attach yourself to it however you want to. But if your choice is to keep that and not have bottom surgery for now, you have to connect with it. And that means no self-doubt. Nobody cares. And if they do care, that's their problem. That's their problem. It's not yours at all. Just respect people. Just respect people's opinions. Respect other people's idea of what they want to be. And they will respect you back. I'm telling you, they will respect you back. It's real. I can only share my own experiences with you. So kids on YouTube, I'm sorry I didn't really spend a ton of time with you, but I hope you heard my messages today. We got to go. It's already 9:18. Wow. How time flies. I love you guys a lot. You mean the world to me. So remember, go to the day YouTube. Go to the day YouTubers. Kick ass. Give some. Take some. Buy the person behind you at Starbucks in the coffee line a cup of coffee. And watch what happens. It's magic. Just try it one day. I love doing that. It's a brilliant thing to do.